Hey everybody, so I'm going to be reacting to Church Hurt by Clay and Jensen, and I'm gonna have all my answers and my thoughts at the very end of at the end of this video, because I don't know how to edit that where when you pause you can talk. I just know how to talk in the beginning and then watch this and listen and then give my opinion. That's how I work. So let's enjoy this video. It's gonna be right in this area somewhere. So let's enjoy this 8-minute video. So let's enjoy. And then I have my thoughts at the end. So stick around for if you want to hear my thoughts, or you can just skip to the end. But this song is really good, so let's get into it.
Wake up, shape up, get ready for church. We found the right one after a 2-month search. We like this pastor because he doesn't curse. Our last pastor was the worst. He was so self-righteous. He looked at porn. I nearly started a riot. Satan tempted us and we were like, try us. We're the perfect family, eye us. Mr. and Mrs. Pious. And we go to church in our nice little Prius. First at the potluck there if you need us. And when the offering plate gets passed, we promise you'll see us. Look at how bad these heathens want to be us. We love our money and God we trust. Big donation means our name on the bus. Look at us, look at us. We don't go to church to worship, we go for the rush. Wake up, hungover. My girlfriend snuck over and stayed over. No way I can stay sober. I push her out the window when I tell her I'll phone her. Mom hears and comes busting in. My life is now over. Are you serious? Wait till I tell Pastor Steve about this. I say whatever and slide past my mom. She says we're going to church, but I'm already gone. We live 2 houses down from the church. My mom works in the lobby and sells their merch. Welcome to the Holy Church of Jesus, the Nazarene Christ. If you donate enough money, it'll change your life. I'm trying to figure out my own. In and out of boys' homes, almost 18, can't wait to get treated like I'm grown. Hated church ever since Dad left us alone. He ran off with a deacon's wife who lived down the road. And this Sunday, yeah, it's Father's Day. It's gonna be awkward and odd to stay. And I know 50 people are gonna come up to pray. Lord, take their pain away. But it'll stay right where it is. My breathing gets heavy and I ball up my fists. I'm done worshiping Jesus and I'm throwing this fit. These pastors can get lost, my dad can get hit. So look at me, what's the matter? I'm the guy 4 rows back getting yelled at by the pastor. Little does he know my home life's a disaster. He's telling me to repent like he knew about last night. But this is Father's Day and that's not right. Why can't he tell me about who I am in God? Why does he always have to tell me who I'm not? So I don't get my fix from church, I get my fix from pot and sex a lot. I'm that kid you avoid in the parking lot. Wake up.
That's definitely most people.
Again. I'd be hard pressed to name a friend, except for this one girl who keeps inviting me to church. She wants me to go for Jesus, I'm just looking to flirt. The church was the last place I expected to be hurt. So I walked in and sat with my friend, but she's more like an acquaintance. Pastor walks up on stage and says, say this, I am who God says I am. The crowd repeats the words from the man, I will walk in my worth. Man, this is turning out to be a pretty cool church. And I will stand up against sin. Okay, yeah, but this is taking a spin. And we will not tolerate wicked homosexuals in this church or in this country. Words to a lesbian, he might as well have punched me. I'm the girl in the second row slumping.
That was a good one.
Another Bible thumping. Thought I'd hear about Jesus, but all he talked about was homosexuality. It felt like my skin was crawling out of me, especially when he said we aren't born this way. Are you doubting me? Because you don't know the pain of struggling with your identity. And you don't know how terrifying it is when you say hell was meant for me. Because I'm just a kid myself, but you've scared me enough to never again touch that Bible on my shelf. Wake up, feeling depressed again. It's Sunday again, so I text a friend, "You want to go to church with me?" She's shocked and she sends me a happy-faced emoji. She's been telling me I should go somewhere. She said pick the church and that she didn't care. They'll all be great and they'll all care. She made enough promises, so I was there. I'm the guy sitting off the side away from the crowd. I don't like to get too close to people when things get loud. My PTSD goes off and paranoia is followed by doubt. So yeah, I'm suicidal, but I'm trying to work it out. But I'm in the chair off to the side wondering if it's worth it now, because this pastor keeps yelling at me like he knows me. If you have all the answers, then show me. I don't want to hear about your political opinion. I don't want to be forced into being a denominational minion. I'm just looking for a little hope. Figured I'd find it here and pause on the dope, but nope. I'm feeling worse because this pastor just said PTSD and depression is a curse. And now he's saying bipolar people are demon possessed. I didn't come here to get put on blast, pushed down and pressed. I came here to get this hopelessness up off of my chest. This is the last time I come through these church doors until I'm laid to rest. Wake up, feeling nervous again. Look over my sermon notes with my brand new pen. Now all I need is my pulpit, but first I pick up my Bible and I hold it. I'm reminded of my childhood and all the times I was scolded. Dad said if you quit preaching hell, then you folded. First thing I did when I was 18 was bolted straight to Bible school. I thought I was so cool, trying to be like C.H. Spurgeon, but looking like a fool, wearing suits that didn't fit while trying to fit in. Took me sharing my testimony 10 times to 2 men to get in, and I went to the top of my class. Every Sunday morning I'd pull out the pastor mask and I'd take these sinners to task. I'm gonna kick the devil right square in the ass. I gotta be quiet about that. My congregation doesn't know I curse. A slip up for me, that would be a first. I wear my cloak of perfection. Look through my internet history, it's free for inspection. I'm ready to yell at these sinners and give them a lesson. They'll never know about the mistress I'm texting, but it's okay because I keep confessing, not to my congregation, but to God in secret. It's like Dad's dad taught Dad's dad to take it to the cross, lay it, and leave it. I've already destroyed so many lives by the time I leave it. To be honest, I never opened up the Bible or even took time to read it. I just preach it how my dad preached it. And he'd yell at the gays and he'd plead the blood and he'd yell vote red, and I'll continue that legacy now that he's dead, even though I feel dead inside. And I get so angry at these other pastors who seem so alive. What's working in their life that's not working in mine? So I get online and find the time to trash everyone who preaches differently. Trash everyone who preaches differently than I do. These guys preaching the Bible, they don't have a clue. They can't preach it half as good as I do. So I trash other pastors behind the pulpit, and I do it with a pen, and I stir up division in every place that I'm in. And I'm really just a boy trying to be a man who really wants to know the feeling of having fans instead of getting complaints about how hot Sunday school is and not having fans. I'm the pastor who hates his neighbor and runs his mouth. I'll stay in this little church until they run me out.
Really good.
I grew up in church pews too. I've experienced the same kind of hurt like a whole lot of you, and we gotta choose whether we're going to continue the cycle of abuse or if we're really gonna get real and just let loose. Because I'm tired of being church hurt, and I'm tired of slander like murder, and I'm tired of gossips, and I'm tired of me. God, what did you create the church to be? Because right now it's not making a whole lot of sense to me, but it's made sense for me going on half a century. I get clicks in the church world when you mention me. Grew up to reach a lot of people like it was meant to be. Met people around the world like it was meant for me. Walked straight into the devil like he was sent for me. He harassed me like he was into me. I know what it's like to be tormented. I know what it's like to be gossiped when mentioned. I know what it's like to be cast away and set aside. I know what it's like to see someone called out while other people slide. I've seen the hypocrisy and I've been a hypocrite too. Dear church, I'm trying everything I can to not give up on you, but I've been a witness to so many years of spiritual abuse. That voice of doubt, I can hear it when I lose. That voice of uncertainty, I can hear it when I choose. That voice of harassment, I dream it when I snooze, and I can't wake up. I'm the kid who grew up in the church and got hurt a lot. So if you think you're the only one hurt by the church, you're not. But I'm not giving up on God because people gave up on me. Peace in my life, please pray that for me. I'm the kid who wants to run from the church, but's too afraid to leave.
Sorry, because like what he said was really true, like for real. Just listen back, think about it, because I want everyone that watches this, I want everyone to watch his music, listen to his music, because like he speaks facts, truth and all that. Like, so I will probably tell you guys more about him in a different video. But right now, I just want you guys to listen and watch what he said. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And peace out.